So how was the day?
I came in slightly late today because I hadn't gone through the program for the day. When I did though, I was very impressed by the way today has been put together. You know that I go for these kind of sessions very often, so it's a little bit more, I'm used to them, but I thought the subjects today were riveting. It's a kind of thing for people who are really already in the business. There was a lot to learn. There were some very good speakers, panelists, different points of view. Gagan down from Bangkok, Atul speaking from London, some of the industry stalwarts of India up there, but talking about things that are really at the cutting edge of the issues we're all looking at today. And I thought that's what made today really stand out. I would love it, for example, if BW Hotelier summarize the key points of what was said today and put that into your next issue, for example. That would be of a lot of interest to somebody like me.
Yes, that would be, the story would be carried out.
Good.
Right. So any particular trends you have observed which is happening right now in India, and what's the future the next 5 years?
For me, I think the interesting thing that came out of today was how to engage the new markets that are emerging in India, whether it's by age, demographic, money power. How to engage them with the concepts that we are all working with or will be creating. Because if we don't do that, then we miss out on the huge new market that's coming. See, if you talk about burgers and stuff, Archie Andrews and the movies are already doing that engagement. At home, kids are already having the pizza. But how do we engage them with whatever the concepts that we are, whatever is interesting to us, whatever is new, which a lot of that is Indian, but also more than that. And I think that was one of the interesting issues that was addressed, and some very good ideas that came out of that today.
All right. Any specific challenge the sector is facing?
Our challenge is always in this country is working with the environment in this country, the laws, the haphazardness, the licensing Raj, etc. It has definitely got better over the years. It is easier today than it used to be. But I feel that we are people who can create great value for this country, from jobs to earning to taxes, etc. We are a soft sector in that way for a government. We can make people very happy. And a happy electorate is what every politician should want. Let us work, let us be, encourage us, support us, rather than make it difficult for us. I think that was one of the keynotes of what Modi came to power on, because people liked what he said. And now we want that to happen. We want support to be able to do our best. We can carry entrepreneurs, value creators, hardworking people, we can carry everything with us. But rather than have breaks, we want support.
All right. Well, if you could share a little about your organization as to how you are leveraging technology and what's the extent of digital media in it.
The Olive Group is not yet been able to leverage technology as well as we should be, neither on the service side nor on the communication side. Having said that, we're fairly familiar and using it to a reasonable level. We have some ideas for how we can do that better, and we're working on that.
All right. Few do's and don'ts for startups.
To start with, as Arjun said, it's a great time to be in the food business because there is a lot of opportunity. Marry that to what I said, which was be prudent. If it's your first restaurant that you're starting, work with established companies, work with established partners. Otherwise, it can be very difficult. So get into it by all means. If you love it, it's a great business to be in, but enter it prudently.
All right. What do you think were the takeaways for the day and for your panel?
I think for our audience, what Samir, the moderator, brought out very well was different areas of expertise that the panelists had, and the bit of wisdom that we may have had better than a lot of our contemporaries, because that's something we're working on. So with Arjun about malls, with Sumit about Nando's, the international brand coming to India, Zorawar and me about building businesses. So I think that came out very well for our audience.